Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to answer a question that was asked by a subscriber in the comment section. And that question is, what is the difference between a narcissist and a sociopath? And first off, I want to thank you for the question. I appreciate you. And please keep the questions and comments coming. I really enjoy the interaction and you are what is keeping this channel going. So thank you. But on to the answer of the question. And the answer of the question should make one think. Is there overlap between a narcissist and a sociopath? And the answer is in most cases yes. You see, a sociopath is known to manipulate and use others simply because they get pleasure from others' pain. Simply, they are a sadist. But they tend to have issues with impulse control, much like a psychopath might. So it might be common to see these types eventually end up in prison for horribly violent and evil crimes. However, when you have psychologists and others going over their file and paperwork, you might hear on some crimes shows that they are referred to as highly narcissistic, while in the same breath they are called a psychopath, or even a sociopath. So it's my belief, in order to be a sociopath, they most likely have to be a narcissist too. Just like with the narcissist, they too can and often display similar traits as a sociopath. You see, a narcissist is known to be more goal-oriented. Such as they see you have something they want, then will pretend to love and care about you in order to get this said goal. Though most garden variety of narcissists are not in prison. However, we've seen an uptick in narcissists getting caught and going to prison for things a sociopath might do. Though sociopaths are or can be violent and impulsive. Though it appears psychopaths might be more on the impulsive side too. Narcissists can be and are planners. But will, I believe, engage in very dangerous actions for profit or gain and even pleasure like a sociopath. You see, it all comes down to experiences. There are those that have talked about certain events can turn on certain other comorbidities in such individuals. And for the narcissist, I believe this happens very young. They might need to set someone up for something they did. Maybe it's stealing the answers to some test questions. Who knows? But something might happen when they do such a thing. Either they might not give it a second thought and move on to their next task. Or they might get grand pleasure from seeing the person blamed for what they did, as they get into trouble. And as we know, narcissists and sociopaths are empty shells of people. So when they are able to get some sort of feeling, they keep chasing that high and trying to recreate that high or feeling they felt when they first set up someone to take the fall for something they did. So narcissists, I think a great many of them aren't just goal-oriented, but will seek out targets just to mess with them like toys, even though they aren't getting anything other than narcissistic supply. Hence they are still being goal-oriented. They are still getting something, even though it might not be money or whatever. And the other thing I think that happens to narcissists is the more they get away with, the bolder they get with their actions. So it ends up becoming a point where they become delusional with what they feel they can get away with. This is where they end up poisoning their spouse for insurance money, or so they can get married to someone else. They might have started out as a narcissist, but their life experiences turned them into a hybrid narcissist-sociopath combination. This is why most of these individuals, no matter they be a sociopath or narcissist, 9 times out of 10 they have another problem that makes them comorbid. And they oftentimes will have other traits from this personality type or that personality type. And I think we are seeing this come to the forefront of society. There are more and more narcissists getting bold, doing worse things. Just like the news stories we've covered on this channel. And trust me, there are more news stories to cover. I believe it's very hard for a narcissist to completely stay in their lane. That is, unless they never get a high from anything evil they have done. And if that were the case, we wouldn't have the term narcissistic supply. And narcissistic supply is the pleasure the narcissist feels from the pain they cause to others. Which to me means they aren't just A, B, C and D follow the directions of narcissism to gain a goal type of people. They will actually enjoy the process of tricking and hurting others. So much they seek to do it again and again and again. They know every end to every relationship they will get into. Simply because they know their joy of hurting and using others. And they know it will play a role in the relationship at some point ending. Yet they do it all anyways. And if they've have a certain amount of successes with manipulating others to a high level, they might throw caution to the wind and do things such as poisoning their spouse. Or ending the lives of their children sadly. So though these two types of people are different, there are tons of overlap. I hope that answers your question. Please let me know. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.